God wants you to build a relationship with him. God wants you to be able to understand and pray with him. God wants you to understand the divinity within you, but without God, there is no possible way that you can do so. You can watch 1,000,000 tarot readings, you can get 1,000,000 readings, but if you do not understand the God within you, you will be lost. Okay? You can go to the smartest, the most skilled magician, wizard, tarot reader, whoever. If you do not understand the divinity within you, then you will be lost. Now, the reason why I say the divinity of the God within you is because think about it like this. We don't have the same relationships with everyone. The relationship that I have with you is not going to be the same relationship that I have with my mother. The relationship that I have with my mother is not going to be the same relationship that I have with my sister or my father or my brother, right? So the relationship that you hold with God is not going to be the same as someone else in their relationship with God, right? But if you never try to build that relationship with God, then you will never know. Now, this is where I want to touch on tarot and the cards and things like that. I believe that in a way it can be a sin. And that is because we get so consumed in understanding that, okay, well, I'm powerful. I'm the one that's doing this, when that's not true. God is the one that's giving you the power. The cards allow you to divine and to interpret the messages that God wants you to have. Now, when it becomes a sin when we're actually not even supposed to do tarot for other people, because understand this, even when we talk about church, even when we talk about sermons, we talk about pastors, we talk about preachers, right? And we have those controversial type of topics where we say, well, is it okay for someone else to pray for you? Because how do you know the prayers that they're saying for you is the prayer that you need, right? We get so consumed in the information of what someone else can tell us that we forget that we are a whole universe, a whole solar system, a whole planetary body within ourselves, right? We get so used to responding that we can't even listen to the message, right? We get so used to trying to find the error in things that we can't even understand what is happening around us, right? Now, I say money is the root of all evil. And of course, yes, we have to have money in order to succeed. But you have to listen to the message, man. Money is the root of all evil, not because money is evil, but because of the things that come with money, right? I say, well, I'm broke today. I ain't got no food. What you gonna do? You gonna steal, right? I say, well, he got more money than me. What you gonna do? You'll see somebody kill their best friend for some money. You see niggas, this girl at my school got killed at Clark, Atlanta by her best friend. Why? Because of money. Now you say, well, no, she didn't. Think about it like this. This girl was molested, raped by her best friend's spouse. She went to the police station to try to file this thing, right? And you think about, well, why don't people want to go to jail? Because you can't get a job. You can't have money. Money was never meant to corrupt us. Matter of fact, trees were never even meant to be broken down to be, generated to. The pyramid scheme is a beast. You want to know why? Because the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor, because we don't understand the value within ourselves. Because if you did, you would understand that it's not money that you need to be chasing. It's the value of yourself, the divinity of yourself, which even brings money to you regardless, right? Now, let's keep going. Now, I say, well, God wants you to build a relationship with him. And absolutely he does. Now, that can explain why you're being rejected. That can explain why you're alone. That can explain why you haven't found a spouse yet, because God wants you to understand that you don't need nobody. You don't need him. You don't need her. You don't need them. God has an eagle eye. Why would you even want to be surrounded by crows? If God told me right now, I'll take you into the sky, and I say, I'll do it right now. If you had the ability to look at something in an eagle's perspective, why would you go down into communicating, eating with vultures. Ain't no way. It's time for us to really understand the divinity within us and God. It's like people correlate God with religion when it was never meant to be that, because that's the illusion within itself. God isn't even religious. God is a spirit. And that's why it confuses me. God was never meant to be conformed. God was never supposed to be boxed in, because God is everywhere. God is a spirit. God is the universe, right? So how the hell can you put God in a box? How? How the hell can God just be of a Christian background, of a Baptist background, of a Catholic background? How is it? That's why every single one of these things correlate, because God is all things. And once we start to realize that, we start to understand and open our minds and our perceptions to the values of what actually God is, right? Then you understand that, damn, well, God is money. So then if God's money, then you don't even need to chase money, because God will bring it to you. As long as you're doing what God told you to do, as long as you're living the divinity that God chose for you to live, whatever you need shall be given to you. Not only that, as long as you are living in your truth, you speak the truth. You do not bring your neighbors down. You do not talk down on your brothers and sisters. You do not compete against your brothers and sisters. You will forever be protected. Ain't no weapon against you shall prosper. You know how many people try to comment fucked up shit on my page and that hoe is immediately blocked? That's God. That's not me. I'm powerful, but I'm only powerful through Christ consciousness. This is a channel message, and this week we got a lot of channel messages. But before I get into the deeper magical channel messages, I want you guys to understand this part about me, and this part about yourselves. All right. So I love you guys tremendously, and I'll see you guys in my next video.